Trailbike Sportsman's Association, TBSA. TBSA is a non-profit organization promoting recreational motorcycle trail riding. Our monthly camp outings include organized trail rides for all levels of riders, including three-wheelers and quads, poker runs, annual bike-ana, potlucks, social campfires, and occasional volunteer work for the U.S. Forest Service. Annual membership dues are $24, which includes your family.
The September General Membership Meeting of the Sacramento Chapter of TBSA will come to order. I'm sorry I don't have a gavel. Lee didn't leave me a gavel, and also he didn't tell me there's going to be a media event tonight when he asked me to take his place. He has other business he wanted to take care of. So we'll start with our Treasurer's Report. Keith.
Statement in August, we had $1,881.80 cash available to the club. We had 35 paid dues at this point in time. 2 of those were life members that elected to pay their dues. And that's it for the treasurer.
Okay. The Secretary's minutes are on the front table. Anyone that would like to review them can do so either during the meeting or after at break.
Bill Munn.
Bill Knight.
Robert Ritchie.
Chris Alvarado, ATV rep.
Bob Hampton, raffle chairman. Bob Smith, events chairman. Joe Yearwood, newsletter.
Dan Kelly, guest.
Kathy Lodemeyer.
Joe Lodemeyer. I'm Jay Whitehead, board of directors.
And I'm Bob Wright. I'm actually this year membership chairman. We'll go on to the events chairman's report. Bob Smith. Now, Bob, we had an item in the Secretary's minutes about what the Forest Service would like us to do as a work detail, and I'll let Jay talk about that a little bit first.
Okay, on the work project up at Forest Hill for the, I believe it is the 5th Saturday, we plan on, Rangers plan on us doing some work around Morningstar over there to try to route the motorcycles off of the road, and that keeps the dust down for Morningstar campground over there. And then also they talk about extending trail number 2 and a little ways, and then they're talking about putting in a connector loop over to Elliott Ranch Road. I believe that this is going to be between number 5 and Elliott Ranch Road to keep people from, traveling on the paved highway there.
Okay, Bob, we'll turn it over to you now.
Well, our last event was at Rissu Road out in Nevada. We had the usual rides, but the special event we had was the drag races, and I just like to kind of give you the results of it. The 250 class was won by Chaz Moser. He didn't have anybody to run against, though. 350 was by Bob Smith. He didn't have anybody to run against except Chaz Moser. And 420 class was won by Nevin Niswanger. Bob Hampton and Ron Cottrell took sort of a tie for second place. In the 600cc, Chaz Moser won it. Keith Hepler was second. And then we had runoffs of all the different classes, and the overall winner was Nevin Niswanger. He beat out Chaz by a very small amount. Then our next event is going to be the Forest Hill outing. We've got work party, as Jay mentioned, and that'll be Saturday morning. Saturday morning.
Saturday morning, yes.
Okay. Saturday afternoon, we'll just have some open rides. And Sunday morning, the bike-ana.
Okay, Board of Directors. Keith, anything happen?
Not really right now. We're just waiting until our next meeting.
Yeah, we've got
file
a
the
meeting
tax
scheduled.
return, and that's all that was of action.
Okay. Okay, and on our ATV representative, Lisa Alvarado, she has something to say, and so I'll turn this over to her, and I'll see if I can find that for you, Bob.
Basically, I started with, I know somebody has one, and I haven't seen it lately. You can get from the Parks and Recreation Department a map that shows the whole state and all the listings of places to ride, and I basically started from that. And most of it was mail. Yeah, and that's the latest one. I think one of you has the red one.
You want to put a little blurb in the newsletter asking people to contact you if they're interested? Of course, I don't know if we're very interested in changing the logo. We've had it ever since day one. It might be portrayed a little bit different, but it's tradition. Well, you know, we had a big to-do several years back when someone said, well, that guy ought to have a helmet on, and this person put a helmet on the logo, and we just about had insurrection here because that logo shows one of the original members of the club. He basically, that's a little bit caricature, but he basically looked like that. And the TBSA, when it started out, we had people that they were a bunch of sportsmen. That's where we got the name. And so that's kind of traditional. I'd probably fight anyone that wanted to change the logo myself. And, I didn't mean to get on your case. Are you the...
Get on my case.
Yeah. Oh, that's great. Yeah, great. We appreciate that. We appreciate that. Yeah. Well, yeah. If you're up there, don't just get the work detail. Get the Bicana. Okay. Any other old business? Okay. New business. Talking to Lee. Now, the newsletter went out since September. We're not quite sure whether that's a September or August newsletter, since there's going to be another one coming out this month. And the last newsletter that anyone gets that hasn't paid their dues is supposed to be September. But I'd made up a little list of the 21 people that hadn't paid their dues since '91, and Lee and I talked it over and decided we'd just put this in the newsletter, and we would use that as the official dues or in arrears notice, which is required by the bylaws to be sent out to anyone. So if they get a newsletter and their name's in it, it says your dues are in arrears, and that's their last chance. Lee mentioned that if you look on page 51 of the October American Motorcyclists, there's an article. Now, the article is basically about Sierra, but it mentions that Sierra and TBSA planted about 1,000 trees in the El Dorado National Forest for Earth Day. So we got our name in there on that. Last item I had a new business I just mentioned in passing is that in October, a nominating committee must be appointed. And another item that you might want to think about a little bit is bylaws review is due in November. Now, I've got copies of the bylaws here. I would probably volunteer to look at it again, which means I won't do anything unless someone says that they think there's something that ought to be done, since I've been involved in these bylaws for quite a few years. So if anyone thinks of anything that they would like done as a change in the bylaws, it does have to be brought up in November, and I'd be glad to work with them on it. Awards Committee Report, Bob Hampton.
Power bit set, real neat little assortment of gadgets. Tie down, 2 sets for 2 bikes. Blue Kawasaki. I got $25 gift certificate from CVL. Canteen, fanny pack, lunch on top, ice in between, drink in a bottle. Yeah. Tread lightly. Drink. That's the other kind of drink for your chain lube. And VCR tape. We got a small crowd, so we need lots of money tonight.
What's that other stuff?
That's for next time. From next week.
I'm going to read this to you. I think any new shop needs a plug. Jerry and Marjorie Carr invite you to the VIP review opening of Cars Cycle City, located in Cameron Park, just 20 minutes east of Sacramento on Highway 50, right behind Sam's Town. Maybe they'd like to buy an ad, maybe they'd like to join the club. Now, let's get on with the Raffle and Bubble Fund. Mr. Hampton.
Smile, Hampton.
Get the first one here, Bill?
Yeah, might as well, yeah. I might be lucky. Yeah.
All right, first number, 852073. 852073.
George did it.
Next number, 852172.
Thank you. I was looking at 73, but I'll take 72. I'll take the tie downs.
Are you eligible?
Tie downs? Tie downs? Yeah. Are you It's a poke folder?
Let's check this list. Next number, 852101.
52101.
Like that is cast off. Take the gift certificate and give it.
852083. We got delivery service.
I'll take the tape.
852099.
Then you again.
852099.
That's correct.
I got it.
Make sure he's got the
Slide around. And I go, and he goes, this thing's not sticking. I go, here, take, I'm working on Dave's. I go, here, take glue, put some more glue on. He ain't got no glue on. So he squeezes a bunch of glue, sticks it on there, grabs the patch again, sticks it on there, and it's still, moving all over the place. And I go, and he goes, Joe, what's the matter with this thing? This thing ain't sticking. What is it, a bad patch? I go, I look at it, and I go, let me see that patch. He gives it to me, I peel out the blue side of here. Why don't you try this side? And he sticks on there and goes,
this a little bit because I came out of the trailer and Wilbur is holding up this tube. And this is like the first try, Wilbur's saying, God, it won't stick, and he's got tons of glue. It's like dripping off of this thing. It's like, it's gonna stick. And I come out and Joe's got this big lighter. You know what he did to my bike with his big lighter? He's lighting this tube and burning the glue off the tube.
We'll get this blue bird dried out real quick.
Oh, no.
For more information, contact one of the club officers or drop by one of our meetings, 7:30 p.m., third Wednesday of each month at Sam's Hofbrau, corner of Watt and El Camino in Sacramento. Inquiries for membership can also be made by writing to us at TBSA, P.O. Box 60772, Sacramento, California, 95860.